taking from 11 to 12 games of 18 run, consecutive win in the final four, 10 streaming game. How do you feel?
Well, I'll take a win any day. Even though it is a 1 point lead, a hard point game, a half point win, I'll take a win any day. But it's still of concern to me how we cannot maintain a lead. We need to know how to end games. We need to know how to play. We need to know when to be in a hurry and when to slow it down. We just didn't do a good job today. So going forward, it's something that we're going to look at, and hopefully we'll come out better.
Okay, let's start with the game against Ghana.
The game in Abuja was easier because we're playing away, and right now we're playing home. So, home game is one of the most intense game because you are playing in your home. Everybody is trying to cheer you up and everything, and some people they expect you to also lose the game. So, I really believe that today's game we actually came out strong, but nevertheless, a win is a win.
Johnson. You had some crucial moments in this game that was a huge factor for the Workers to get back into the game, especially that three-pointer. Um, what was that feeling? What were you feeling like at some point we took it to a two-point game?
Honestly speaking, I did not really feel any pressure or anything. I know, okay, basketball is a thing of run. You have your own run, and they have theirs, and so, and at the same time, you just have to keep doing what you know how to do. And I was actually happy we came out victorious. And
Coach, over time, I know you so well anyway. And the Workers team, is it an issue of the third quarter syndrome? It's like we seem to struggle in the third quarter. Looking at the stats now, we're outscored 282-12. So would you say Hoopers and under you have an issue with third quarter that you need to deal with?
Well, it has not always been like this, but I'll say it's really becoming a thing of concern. So going forward, I'll have to the adjustments that need to be made. At practice, we'll see how who and who play well, who and who are the most defensive minded, because we find ourselves always going into the third quarter with a lead, and then all of a sudden we collapse. So maybe there are little adjustments that we need to make. Maybe put a defensive minded set to play the third quarter, and then a little bit of offensive minded people too. But all in all, I think it's something we're going to work on. It's becoming a thing of concern. It happened yesterday, it happened today. I'm hoping and praying it will not happen tomorrow. But all in all, we are going to work on that.
Okay, one more before I open the floor. We are one hand on the title now because out of everyone, we want to compare to the others. You're facing custom tomorrow who have lost today, and you know what that means. It means that two of you are on loggerheads. A win guarantees us the ticket and the win, but if it goes the other way, then it will be down to the goal difference and points and all of that. What should we expect? What do fans expect from you and Ted?
Well, we, the team, the crowd, I don't think anybody wants to go into a game of numbers. So we're just going to go home today. We are going to rest. We are going to talk about it tomorrow, and we are going to come and finish that thing on the court. We are not going to go wait and hope that we are going for any calculation or anything. We are going to try and win tomorrow, and we are going to try and win. It's better. It's in our hands right now, just like I said. We don't want to go and start depending on other people to get the title. If we can do it, I don't see what's going to stop us tomorrow.
Alright, so let me start with the ask you. Go ahead.
Good evening, Coach.
Yes, good evening.
Yesterday you said something about individuality in the team and you wanted to correct that. Do you think that played as the first quarter and the fourth quarter?
No, this today's game was not an issue of individuality. It was more of like a decision making thing. If you notice, in the third quarter they started playing us a zone, and in the zone, all my players wanted to do at that particular time was jack up 3 pointers, which was something I kept on yelling against. There were quite a bunch of ways to score against the zone, and Johnson started doing it. Eventually, he would drive and then go. They either foul him or he makes the basket. So it was not and individuality. It was just decision making. They were just making bad decisions. But all in all, well, they pulled it off at the end. Just like I said, a 1 point win is a win. So we are happy and we're going to go home with that.
Okay, Coach,
observed that mostly when Rivers Hoopers are playing on the court, you seems to put more pressure on the officiating. Is it like a kind of a technicality from your end so that you didn't get the call in favor of Rivers?
Yes, it's basketball is also a kind of a mind game. You sit down, they are officiating, whether it's fair, whether it's not. You need to make them stay on their toes by yelling and complaining a lot. A lot of it is just a mind game that I'm playing with the officials. Let them know that hey, I'm here. I will yell if the opportunity arises, and please let's have your A game. So it's just a mind game. We are friends of the court. Anytime the game is over, you'll see us gisting and chatting. It's nothing personal. It's just a mind game.
Maybe we'll have to bring the yellow card into this conversation, given the referencing of pressure. My question is to Mr. Johnson. Coach says that you guys have to make decisions on the court, but lots of fans and people who are watching, spectators, thought that you need lots of individuality. And what they frustrating some of the points that they should have gotten is holding onto the ball for too long. Do you think that if you're giving the ball out on time, you would have helped your team even get a distance against the weak team?
Okay, like to me, I feel basketball is something that whenever you're playing, sometimes the game comes to you, and sometimes you don't get what you actually aspire for, like what you want to do, and so what the fans might be thinking might be different from what me in person having in mind to do. You understand? So, but I know moving forward, we are good. We are happy that we got a win, and so. But I know, okay, we are going to get better decision making and everything in the next game.
My question is to coach.
Okay.
So the game was a tough one, you could attest to that. But how were you guys able to turn the table around?
Well, we were just determined. We are playing at home. We don't want to disappoint you guys, our fans. We don't want to disappoint ourselves. And of course, we've been having massive support from the Commissioner of Sports. So we knew what was at stake. Not apart from the support, we know what the end result we need to be. So it's a mindset. We rally around, we push ourselves, we encourage each other, and we turn it around.
One
Also,
last question, sir.
yes, please.
What should we be expecting of you and your team?
We are going to come out and win. We want to win that game. We don't want to go and start calculating anything. We are going to win that game, and we want to come out and win.
Congratulations, coach, and
Okay.
for your win and 1 foot away to back and lifting the 2023 Nigeria Basketball Premier League trophy. Complacency, let's talk about complacency. Your team left it late all the time. The third quarter, asking questions. Is it that overconfidence is beginning to come into the team? And secondly, I want to get a also from you, your team too. Is there any injury worries for your players? Because I saw some of the players lately. Is there any injury worries? First, complacency. Is there any complacency and injury worries?
There is no complacency. Just like I said in regard to Docker's question, it's a matter of decision making. And you know that anytime somebody is fatigued, it affects his decision making. So you could tell that they are not like that in the first and the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Of course, fatigue starts incentive, and then decisions start worrying. Yes, we've been playing hard for the past 2 days. There is nobody on that team who does not have one sort of ache or pain on his body right now. So injuries are not severe injuries anyway. But everybody is in pain right now. So we're just going to manage it, come out tomorrow, play one more game, and everybody goes on a long holiday.
Okay, lastly, coach, you're facing your friend, and it's always a great time to watch both of you on the side court because you expect the best of basketball, both who have smashed each other. Then when it was like really goals. You lose him today, and then you meet him tomorrow. How do you intend to face him? Because definitely it's going to be a tough one. Or maybe tougher than today.
The friendship will be postponed till after the game tomorrow. I'm not going to call him. I'm not going to talk to him. If I see him on the road now, I'll simply just pass and we'll resume our friendship after the game tomorrow. But hey, it's always a pleasure playing against him. He's also my assistant on the national team, so we happen to know each other a lot. But in a way, his team has nothing to lose. They have 10 players. Out of that 10 players, only like 8 or 7 or 8 of them are regulars on the team. So we are going to try to take advantage of that and see what happens. But all in all, I'm thinking we're going to have a better game than we did today.
But when the last one for you, that will be done for tonight. Um, the commissioner has he don't shake body small. Yesterday and today. Is that a source of motivation for you guys?
Definitely, that's a source of motivation for us. Yesterday's game, he did the same, and today he's doing so. I believe tomorrow we are expecting more, and we're going to come out strong because
So is it a promise to him that the motivation